Hello friends, and welcome back to Prison Architect. It's Astro here with you again. This time we are in the Supermax wing of the prison. We've got Gareth Nash here, who has attacked staff, has committed a murder, we've found weapons, we've found luxuries, and he is waiting on going into solitary for 6 hours because he is such a filthy dirtbag. But to be fair, I mean, we can't be too harsh on him because we're in Supermax. That's what this wing is designed for. So the current population in here is 3 of a maximum of 9, which is good. Got some headroom there. These blocks. Oh, look at these dudes. Who we got here? We've got Philippe Gamer. Days Without Incident 1. Excellent. And we have Grey Man, 36. Also a filthy dirtbag. What have you been up to? Was ordered to be smothered at birth. Oh, it's this chap again. A Grey Machine Man. Who, what was it? A robot army in 1822. I love it. Just one of the wonderful little snippets that this game loves to offer you along the way. Anyway, so that's Supermax, and, you know, there's not a huge amount that we're going to be able to do down here just at this particular point in time, purely because of the fact that, well, there's no one to put in there. I mean, I could build the rest of this thing out, and I may do, but, oh, look, at this point, there's not... Are you guys, like, mopping up the water here? Because it's like a torrential downpour here. There's not much you're going to be able to do. Anywho, so yeah, there's not a huge amount that I can do in that wing of the prison at the moment until more people commit naughtiness and get shoved down there. Which, look, let's face it, with how these ratbags behave, it's probably not going to be too long. So we'll just have to be patient, wait. Hopefully these guys, like we've got Dan Quayle, oh sorry, Stephen Quayle, it's Dan Quayle's cousin, concentrating. Terrible. Understanding excellent. Oh. Oh, they're in the reform program. Ah, cool. I don't think I've ever seen one of these taking place with the psychologist sort of cruising about and giving them guidance on how to not be dirtbags. But that's all taken care of. This is all taken care of. I mean, there's not a huge amount that we can really do in here. What I think we can do is... Let's nip out here because, look, let's face it. Part of the reason why we currently have $56,000 is because of these normal security prisoners, right? And these guys in this block here are just absolutely our little money farm, right? They're totally here to come in, serve their time, go into the parole room, and I don't know why these guys seem to be confused. They must have gotten their schedule mixed up. Go into the parole room and get released. That is absolutely all that they need to do. And apparently get stabbed. Oh, he's a workaholic. Awesome. Aston Martin. He goes from 0 to 60 years in... No. Anyway, so, what I'm thinking is, let's see if we can make these guys a little more comfortable. You know, we've already done a few things. We've given them a nice big visitation room. They've got a shop and a library and a chapel and a laundry. They've got a lot of things that they could want. And a big old common room with a lovely big telly in here, right? Excellent. But I think that we could give them these little tiny cells here, you know, not quite enough. So I reckon we can extend it. So if we buy up this piece of land for $30,000, alright, look at all this extra room for activities. And so what I'm thinking is if I nip back up here, come back through this gate, which I just happen to have a key for, and I can run over the spiky things without puncturing my feet, which is good. I have apparently been equipped with run flat feet. Now, if I go into planning tools here, what I want here is, so see this block here, right? Which is 25 by 5. Is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whereas this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, what I'm thinking is, what I'm going to do is take this 25 by 5 block and then replicate it south of this block, like down past... Oops, excuse me. I hope that person didn't mind that I just strolled into their cell. So down here, we're going to have more blocks coming, or more cells coming down this way. So it's going to be like this, and then out and across here, and then we'll replace this fence as well, right? And then 25 by 5 will run them south to have more of these nice cells down that way, and then we'll tear out all of these shitty cells. I mean, they're not shitty, they're just not nice. I mean, what does Who think about them? Who? What do you reckon? Character... Oop. Where are you? Come here. Character. No, he's a preacher, apparently. Extremely charismatic and able to convert others to their religion, giving them the spirituality need. Good on you. Good on you, Who, because we actually kind of need more spiritual guidance in here. Where is... Or do I have to hover over you? Is that it? Cell quality 1, below average. Right. Okay, so maybe they are horrible. Maybe they are shitty. So let's nip out here. We'll speed up a little bit so we can get there in time, because walking long distances is just kind of painful after a while. And then we'll plan out 25 by 5, like this. 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And I think we had a gap of 2 in between. Oh, man. Warden mode. Yeah, a gap of 2. Right? So that'll then... Oh, bloody hell. 1, 2, and then 25 by 5. And then 25 by 5. Can't see the bottom. Right? Which makes this 25 by 9. So then we'll have a gap of 2, 25 by 9. Oh, look at this. This is going to be awesome. And then we'll have another bank of solitary cells down here. Right? And these will just be piddly little standing room cells, because... Look... I'm sorry, but if minimum security is getting put into solitary, then they deserve to be shoved into the tiniest little hellhole that is available for them. Okay, so... Let's see, what time is it? Okay, it's sleep time now, so it's the perfect time for it. Let's demolish this wall here. And let's come over here and demolish this wall. Right? And then we're going to replace them both with concrete walls as soon as our workmen tear them down. In the meantime... No. I'll let these guys do their thing first. This is the kind of most important part, because if it comes around to yard time and this wall is down, everyone's just going to leg it straight out of this prison. And we really don't want that. Okay, so we're going to rebuild that wall. I'll get myself unstuck off that little nubbin of wall there. We'll rebuild this wall down here. And we're back to secure again. Or at least we will be momentarily. Okay, cool. Now, foundations-wise, it's going to be a bit tricksy here because, well, let's see. We can probably just extend this wall all the way down. And then if I get my foundations, then theoretically I should be able to do this. And it'll say requires entrance, but that's fine. I'll stretch that all the way up like this. Oh my god, we can afford it. This is awesome. And then we'll have some doors. I reckon we'll have one in front of each corridor of tables. And should we have one? Nah, that's fine. While we're here, we may as well pop in some door servos. I can't see the doors. Alright, when this is built, we'll put in some door servos. And then we can start planning out how these new cells are going to go in. So, nip into planning again. So that's going to be a corridor. That's going to be a corridor. And there. And here. And here. Spiffy. Oh, there's a lot of trees and stuff to chop down. So I'm just going to bugger off around this way. Oops, someone died apparently. And we'll speed our way back up into the prison proper. Alright. So what we're going to do, because each of these is 12, and that's 24, so 8, 16, 24. So if I delete 2 of these for every 3 that I build in the new wing, that should mean that we keep our prisoner capacity at the same. Theoretically. Because ideally, I don't want to have too many more dudes coming in. So let's get these door servos in now that these doors have been built. And we'll get one. Someone's shoving me about. 1, 2, 3, like that. Good eye. And we'll come up to these door controls that are up here. This one. Connect. Oh, I've jumped the gun a spot. Boys haven't had a moment to bring those door surveys in, but they should be arriving momentarily, I should say. Oh, it looks like they're all stuck out there, so I'll have to... Here we go. Here we are. One. 2, 3, and we'll get the other door servo hooked, or the door control unit hooked up as well, just to be on the safe side. Which is this one, I believe. Lovely. Look at that. Okay, cool. Just like a ball one. Alright, so the only thing that I have to hope is that this canteen is going to be sufficient to store and feed all of the dudes that we're going to have coming in. So, let's get a few things mapped out first. We're going to need some plumbing down here, because I don't want to have to be running that after the fact. It's never a spiffy idea to be doing that. So we'll run a large pipe right across here. And we'll pop it outside as well. Let's get some electrometricity. Yeah, right across. Straight across. We'll hook it up to this new little generator here, which is going to, now that I look at it, it's going to need some more capacitors. We'll put in 6 more, because there's going to be 2 boilers down here as well, so best to be on the safe side. We'll get some more cable running in. I reckon we'll just run it down the corridors. Like this. And here. And here. Spiffy. And now, here's where the fun begins. Now we'll map out all of our small piping. Again, I don't want to... Okay, so we've put all of our piping, so if we're going to be cloning these cells, all of the stuff is like on just inside the door, so that'll make it relatively easy to sort of plan and plumb. So if I use small pipes like this, auto saving. And solitary can go there. We'll have a couple of boilers sitting outside. One either side should do the trick. Just like that. And then hot water pipes can go right across like this. They will go under the wall, but that's not a problem. Yes. Yes, so many pipes. Ah. I love it. The joys of wonderful levels of infrastructure. Look at that. Everything getting planned and mapped out before it's even required. So this should make it relatively simple to pump a whole bunch of cells into this area, delete those cells from the other area, and yeah, start migrating these prisoners into... I mean, these cells aren't a huge amount better when you compare it with... I mean, what's cell quality? 1, 3. Okay, so I saw one there that said 3. So it looks like these cells are quality 3, which is... okay, it's average. Right? It's not spectacular. Let's see, what do you got? 1. Let's see if we can spot someone that's got a 3. What about this guy? 1. Cell quality 3, average. Okay, great. So we could boost that up by giving these guys like windows or making the cells even larger, but at this point in time, I mean, there's nowhere to put Windows 2, so never mind. Unless it counts when the window just looks out into the corridor, but I don't think so. And yeah, so that's yeah, we could make the cells larger, but honestly, I think cell quality 3 is fine for these dudes. They've got a good amount of amenities outside of their cell. And look, ideally, eventually, we can then start tinkering with the regime and saying, right, well, MinSec, you just get free time. You can do whatever you want. Go and hang out in the common room, whatevs. You know, you do whatever you want to do. Whereas the higher security prisoners, well, yeah, they don't get that sort of luxury. Okay, so let's get some object destruction going on. First of all, let's go rooms, and we're going to strip these 2 rows. Then we're going to go objects and then dismantle all of this and this and all of this crap. Right? Just strip it all out. This is going to be, now that I look at it, relatively expensive because of all of these bloody floors that I thought was such a good idea. But, well, I wanted them to have nice wooden floors, right? I'm a benevolent warden. Let's get some more workmen in here because we're 23, 28, 30. Great. Oh, look at all these people that don't have a cell. Oh, that's a problem. Okay. So we'll let these guys go and strip that stuff out. Meanwhilest, let's do a quick build clone on this section here. Yes, I know, mate. And I'll try and clone out the metal flooring as well. And we'll bring this clone... Excuse me. Coming through. Warden coming through. We'll clone this all the way down to here. Right. And that wall needs to go there. Beautiful. And let's have another block here. And another block here. And theoretically, that should be a beginning. I did hear some stuff getting purchased there, which is a bit annoying. I was hoping that they'd be able to demolish these cells, but I did panic a little. Oh dear. I don't have any of these cells that face the other way. That's a bit of a problem. I'm going to have to manually build the bloody things. Okay. Let's also... materials. Clear indoor area. A couple of people have died. 3 people have died. 4 people have died. There's probably going to be a riot. No? Okay, it's under control. It's under control. Or at least, I hope that it's under control. We're about to find out. If the warden calls us, or the mayor calls us, then we know. Okay, cool. So, now we need... Look, I'm just going to leave these here for now. We'll let those build out. There's a whole bunch of dudes that are sans cell at the moment. And we shall quick build out. Oh, come on guys, please, speed up. Yeah, okay, great. And we'll put 1 and 2 cells here. Great, so that's 3. That should totally cover what we've just dismantled. And then from here, we can build the rest of them out. It's taking much, much longer than I thought it would do. I mean, to be fair, I just did demolish and rebuild 24 cells, which is not exactly a small amount of... Hello. Alright, you know what? I'm seeing... Whoa, Nelly. Dear me. Alrighty. I was going to say, I'm seeing a few keys popping up, and yeah, there's 10 sets of jail keys out there in the prison, which is not necessarily the best situation to be in. But, it's okay. It's okay, we'll fix it. Oh, and we're out of cash. Great. While that shakedown is underway, while these cells are completing, we can probably run down here and have a look at these cells at the bottom. So they're not even close to online yet. Because, oh, see, this is the problem. I jumped the gun. All of these pipes are not yet complete. And as a result, all of my workmen are being consumed putting these pipes out. And as soon as they finish these pipes, then they're going to go and put these beds in. But at the moment, we've got... How many? Minimum security, total 89. Minimum capacity is 76. So, yeah, we've got 11 dudes that can't get put into a cell at the moment, which is not the best. That's basically half of the dudes that I just disrupted are unable to be put back into a cell. So, okay. Well, look. While this shakedown completes, and while I seriously consider my excitable ways, I'll leave you guys to it. I'll leave it there. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up and let me know. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time.